Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel which is Explore Yourselves, Banking and General Knowledge etc. Discover the power of November 27. Highlight in history. 27 November highlight in history. 1727 the foundation stone to the Jerusalem church in Berlin is laid. 1755 an earthquake in northern Morocco devastated the cities of Fez and Meknes. 1809 the Berners Street hoax is perpetrated by Theodore Hook in the city of Westminster, London. 1815 Adoption of the Constitution of the Kingdom of Poland. 1830 Saint Catherine labor experiences a marine apparition. 1835 James Pratt and John Smith are hanged in London. They are the last to be executed for sodomy in England. 1839 in Boston, Massachusetts, the American Statistical Association is founded. 1856 the COP of 1856 leads to Luxembourg's unilateral adoption of a new reactionary constitution. 1863 American Civil War. Confederate cavalry leader John Hunt Morgan and several of his men escaped the Ohio Penitentiary and returned safely to the South. 1863 American Civil War. Battle of Mine Run. Union forces under General George Meade take up positions against troops led by Confederate General Robert E. Lee. 1868 American Indian Wars. Battle of Wasita River. United States Army Lieutenant Colonel George Armstrong Custer leads an attack on Cheyenne living on reservation land. 1895 at the Swedish Norwegian Club in Paris, Alfred Nobel signs his last will and testament, setting aside his estate to establish the Nobel Prize after he dies. 1896 also Sprach Zarathustra by Richard Strauss is first performed. 1901 the US Army War College is established. 1912 Spain declares a protectorate over the north shore of Morocco. 1917 P. Svinhufvud becomes the chairman of his first Senate, technically the first Prime Minister of Finland. 1918 the China is established. 1924 in New York City the first Mackey's Thanksgiving Day parade is held. 1940 in Romania the ruling Iron Guard fascist party assassinates over 60 of arrested King Carol II of Romania's aides and other political dissidents. 1940 World War II at the Battle of Cape Spartivento the Royal Navy engages the Regia Marina in the Mediterranean Sea. 1942 World War II at Toulon the French Navy scuttles its ships and submarines to keep them out of Nazi hands. 1944 World War II Fold explosion. An explosion at a Royal Air Force ammunition dump in Staffordshire kills 70 people. 1945 CARE, then the Cooperative for American Remittances to Europe, is founded to send care packages of food relief to Europe after World War II. 1954 Algar Hiss is released from prison after serving 44 months for perjury. 1965 Vietnam War. The Pentagon tells US President Lyndon B. Johnson that if planned operations are to succeed, the number of American troops in Vietnam has to be increased from 120,000 to 4 lakh. 1968 Penny Ann Early becomes the first woman to play in a major professional women's basketball league for the Kentucky Colonels in an ABA game against the Los Angeles Stars. 1971 the Soviet space program's Mars 2 orbiter releases a descent module. It malfunctions and crashes, but it is the first man-made object to reach the surface of Mars. 1973 25th Amendment. The United States Senate votes 9-2-3 to confirm Gerald Ford as Vice President of the United States. On December 6, the House will confirm him 387-35. 1975 the provisional IRA assassinated Ross McWhirter after a press conference in which McWhirter had announced a reward for the capture of those responsible for multiple bombings and shootings across England. 1978. In San Francisco, City Mayor George Moscone and openly gay city supervisor Harvey Milk are assassinated by former supervisor Dan White. 1978. The Kurdistan Workers' Party (PKK) is founded in the Turkish village of Efes. 1983. Avianca Flight 011, a Boeing 747 crashes near Madrid's Barajas airport, killing 181. 1984. Under the Brussels Agreement signed between the governments of the United Kingdom and Spain, the former agrees to enter into discussions with Spain over Gibraltar, including sovereignty. 1989. Avianca Flight 203, a Boeing 727, explodes in mid-air over Colombia, killing all 107 people on board and 3 people on the ground. The Medellin cartel will claim responsibility for the attack. 1992. For the second time in a year, military forces tried to overthrow President Carlos Andrés Pérez in Venezuela. 1997. 25 people are killed in the second Sohane massacre in Algeria. 1999. The centre-left Labour Party takes control of the New Zealand government with leader Helen Clark becoming the first elected female Prime Minister in New Zealand's history. 2001. A hydrogen atmosphere is discovered on the extrasolar planet Osiris by the Hubble Space Telescope, the first atmosphere detected on an extrasolar planet. 2004. Pope John Paul II returns the relics of Saint John Chrysostom to the Eastern Orthodox Church. 2004. Blackwater 61 crash. A CASA Cu-212 Aviocar crashes into the Ko Baba mountain range in Afghanistan, killing 6. 2006. The House of Commons of Canada approves a motion introduced by Prime Minister Stephen Harper recognizing the Quebecois as a nation within Canada. 2008. XL Airways Germany flight 888T and Airbus A320 performing a flight test crashes near the French commune of Canal en Roussillon, killing all 7 people on board. 2009. Nevsky Express bombing. A bomb explodes on the Nevsky Express train between Moscow and St. Petersburg, derailing it and causing 28 deaths and 96 injuries. 2015. An active shooter inside a Planned Parenthood facility in Colorado Springs, Colorado, shoots at least 4 police officers. One officer later dies. 2 civilians are also killed and 6 injured. The shooter later surrendered. 2020. Iran's top nuclear scientist Mohsen Fakhrizadeh is assassinated near Tehran. 2020. Days after the announcement of its discovery, the Utha monolith is removed by recreationists. Thank you very much for your patience.